Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a YouTube video. I feel like I was kind of going through, I guess, seasonal depression, unfortunately, in the summer. These past couple months, I kind of had little to no motivation. I feel like doing YouTube is just something that I really enjoy. And, I would say it's like a hobby and interest of mine. I decided to upload this video. It's about mine and Renee's trip to Chicago. I didn't really want to do like a vlog of it. I kind of just thought, well, so many people had questions about it. So if you're interested in going to Chicago, or if you ever thought about going, hopefully I can interest you in going. Just go ahead and keep on watching. So everybody was asking why Chicago. Renee really likes colder weather than here. I've always wanted to go to Chicago. I was told they have the best deep dish pizza out there. Him and I always have problems with Airbnbs, and we knew we did not want to stay in an Airbnb. I had found a hotel which is called the Hyatt. It was so pretty, inside it was nice, it looked clean. It was just a few nights that we stayed. Actually, highly would recommend people to stay at that hotel if you ever go to Chicago. They had their own little Starbucks inside of there. They had a bar when you walked in. They had complimentary breakfast, which it was really good. I enjoyed it, but I had seen in pictures that they had like bacon and eggs, and I don't know if maybe we just went down there too late each day, but when we got down there, it wasn't like the best breakfast. But it's complimentary, it's free, whatever. So a lot of the places that I found were obviously on TikTok. We went for Renee's birthday, and I wanted to make sure I took him out for dinner on the day of his birthday. So one of the first things I wanted to do was find a really, nice restaurant out there. The one that I found, I think I had Googled, and it took me to like a website for Chicago. I can probably find it and then like show it on here. The place that I found, like, I was trying to find something like fancy, but not like too like crazy fancy. But it was still really nice, and it was called Roanoke or something. I don't know. I'll show pictures of it on here. It was steak and salmon and chicken, mashed potatoes as sides and everything. And, they had alcohol, drinks, whatever. I don't know if you guys like Nutella, but one of the places that I seen was this big old Nutella, like, I don't want to say factory, but like somewhat of a factory. It was all things like Nutella. Bananas with strawberries, hot chocolate Nutella. They had ice cream Nutella. There was people actually outside in line waiting to go into this place. And they had like all Nutella souvenirs. You could take pictures in there. You could take a ferry, you could take a boat, which we didn't do. Instead, we kind of just walked. But at the same time, that was really nice because there's so much stuff, especially going on like at night. I can't tell you guys how many bars we went past, and they were just so fun and like nice looking. We stopped at a few of them. Like, it's really pretty during the day, but I'm telling you guys, that feel of it at night, the tall buildings lit up, it was so nice. One place that we absolutely thought was so cool that was absolutely worth the wait was the Willis Tower, which is the sky deck tower, like over 100 stories high. Tickets were $40 each. So you start from the bottom, and you're going through like this museum type thing of Chicago, which is cool because it shows you all of the cool things that you can do and see in Chicago. You can take pictures while you're walking through. Then you get on the elevator, which takes you 100 freaking stories up. You go all the way to the top. You're in line. You're in line for, it just depends how many people are there, but you don't just go through super fast. You're like waiting in line because they have about, like I said, 3 of these glass boxes. They're letting so many people in at a time. You only are allowed in there like 1 to 2 minutes. That's the crazy part. So if you're like with like 3 or more people, you're allowed in there for, I think it's like 2 minutes. If it's 2 people or less, you're allowed in there for like 1 minute. So me and Renee I was getting super nervous because I'm like, holy crap, like, am I gonna be okay walking over this? Because I don't even like heights. I'm terrified of roller coasters. It's really cool because the guy took our picture from top so you could see all underneath us, and I thought that was like the best picture ever. And then I had Renee take pictures of me, but we were like nervous. I mean, we got up there and it's like you want to hold on to something because you feel like you're gonna fall over. Like, It's like so crazy, but it's so cool at the same time. Like I 100% recommend people to do that. You know, to me, it's definitely worth the wait, and it's an experience that not many people get to do. Chicago is pretty popular more than people think, okay? We got really lucky because we went for Labor Day weekend, which was, you know, Renee's birthday lands Labor Day weekend. They had like a carnival, like, you know, they had a Ferris wheel and like rides and stuff. We were actually told that they were just gonna have fireworks. People fly from like different states just to see these fireworks, which I was like, that's freaking crazy, like, because they're just fireworks. But apparently because it's over, I think Lake Michigan, like, you know, you can go rent a boat. It was really nice to see. Like, you know, I'm not going to say it wasn't. 100%, you know, I recommend to walk through I think it's Millennium Park or Millennial Park. It's a really, you know, big, huge park. It's actually where the bean, the famous bean is. I couldn't always take a picture by it. I couldn't wait to touch it because apparently if you touch it, you get good luck. So I made sure I touched it, and I better get good luck because if not, I'm going to be really mad. That was something, you know, on my bucket list that I really wanted to see. One thing that I feel like not a lot of people know about Chicago, there were so many movies actually made in Chicago. Transformers, the first one, was made on their freeway out there. The movie Death Wish was shot in Chicago, which is one of my favorite movies. I guess the new Batman that is coming out or came out was shot in Chicago. You know, Chicago PD. It's literally what you see on that show. The show Shameless. I love that show. The house, it was so freaking cool to see that house. It's crazy because the thing behind it is they technically don't shoot inside that house. So there's people living in that home. There's about 3 people living in that home. And the outside of it is where, you know, they show, you know, what you see, the backyard and everything, the front and all that. And they actually shoot inside of Warner Brothers. So that's where all, you know, the inside of that house happens. So I'm pretty sure it's a complete replica of it on the inside. We didn't get to go in because, like I said, somebody does live there. But you can take a picture. You can step on their porch. They do ask you for like a $5 donation to, you know, take a picture, which I get it. It's a famous house. It's a famous freaking show. Like, why not make money off of it? From what I was told, they got paid to, you know, have their house filmed. Everybody was constantly asking me, is the pizza what people say it is? The first place that we went to was called Illuminati's. Renee and I gave it a 7 out of 10. It was good, but it's also that night that I was there, I was just not feeling good, and I think it kind of just ruined my appetite. Renee's head, he's like, this all tastes the same, and I'm like, no, it did not taste the same. We went to another place that was called Giordano's, and that's like the best place out there. The cheese, oh, the cheese in this pizza, so freaking good. It was a really fun, nice trip, and it was a good getaway for me and him, and just enjoy his birthday, you know, weekend. That's it. That's the end of my video. I really hope I didn't forget anything else that we did. I feel like I did forget. If you guys have any questions at all about our trip, please go ahead and comment below and ask me. I'm willing to help you guys with anything. I really hope you guys take a trip to Chicago, and if you do, please feel free to let me know how you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch my video, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.